what a throw. Oh, hi! I'm Ruff Ruffman. Not now, Blossom. I'm greeting the audience. My boss, Henry, has made me official host of the annual TV station Summer Beach Party Cookout, and boy, have I got a great idea! A lobster bake! Yep, blew my budget on 35 lobsters that I'm keeping right here in this... Hey, where are all the lobsters? Ah! Hey, get off of that! That's expensive! Ah! Oh, no, the Henry hotline. Every time there's a crisis. Henry, hi! Say, about that lobster bake, I'm thinking banana bake instead. No? Lobsters? Okie dokie. You just saw 5 of our lobsters heading down the street? What's this? The lobster whisperer? Lobsters must feel at home in their tank. Aha! All right, Princess Blossom. We've got to entice the lobsters to go back in this tank. I want decorations, beach balls, a water polo net, and... This lobster off my tail. It hurts.
Life was missing its mystique. My squeaky toys had lost their squeak. And then, out of the blue, I saw the phone, and bam! My destiny was calling me. Pitched my vision for a show. They loved it, thought I was a pro. They got my contract back to fine. To their alarm, a dog had signed. Oh, I like that name. I didn't wait to renovate. Found 6 contestants, all were great. And now I'm on the road to fame. I've got a game show, and its name is... It's very catchy. It rolls off the tongue. Wait, stop.
Somebody want to tell me why we got cats singing? And here come the contestants now. He wants to harness the power of wind and use it to fight supervillains. Rosario. She likes to sculpt. Nina. Her mother calls her Bee. The buzz is good about Bridget. How does he spell celery? I-C-K. Ick, Mike. She sings silly songs for her friends. Maddie. He wants to reverse global warming. Willie. Let's get an update on the scores. In 5th place, Maddie with 885 points. Nina in 4th with 890 points. Rosario is out of 1st. He's in 3rd with 925 points. Bridget back up to 2nd with 930 points. And we have a tie for 1st place. Willie and Mike with 960 points. Hello and welcome to Fetch, the reality game show where the contestants claw their way to the top, literally, as in lobster claws.
Lobster? I've never had lobster. I like lobster. It's pretty good.
Okay, why are we talking about lobster?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Maddie. You see, later today I'm hosting a shindig for the bigwigs. It's a lobster bake beach party, and I need your help.
Ooh.
Challenge number 1. I have arranged for all the party stuff to be dropped off at the beach, but I'm going to need 2 of you to help set it up before the VIPs arrive this afternoon. So, Willie, Nina, everything you need to know is in the mailbox. Go fetch!
Awesome, you guys. Have a great time. Bye, guys. Have fun. See ya.
And be careful down there. Sunscreen, sunscreen. I said all the party stuff was dropped off. Not quite true. I actually still need the lobsters, 35 of them, because the ones I bought, well, they're not really... Ah! Get away from me! They're not really cooperating. Now, I could just send you to the store, except I don't have the money, which can only mean one thing. Challenge number 2. Bridget, Rosario, everything you need to know is in the mailbox. Go fetch!
All right. You guys have fun, too. Bye, guys. Bye.
Watch out for those lobster claws. They're very pinchy.
Yeah.
All right. As determined by the Fetch 3000, Maddie and Mike have stayed behind in the studio this week.
Yeah.
But they'll be eligible to win points during the halftime quiz show.
Yeah.
And besides, we offer the Fetch Fairness Guarantee. All the contestants will have competed for the same number of points by the grand finale. For the 4 kids out of the challenges, up to 100 points are at stake in the Triumph Tally. So what are we waiting for? Let's catch up with Rosario and Bridget, the crustacean catchers.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at all the boats.
Now remember, their challenge is to get 35 lobsters for my party.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, there's the lobster boat now. Good. Now, they've only got a couple of hours to do this until the party starts.
That thing is huge. That's so cool.
Hey, there's Mike.
You guys ready to
So is this a lobster boat? Yep. This is my dad, Mike.
Captain Mike.
Got a call from Ruff. He's having a big party and he needs some lobsters.
Oh, man. I gotta have these lobsters in time for the party or Henry's gonna fire me. What am I gonna serve them? Stew?
You can have a soup. Thanks. I feel very, important.
That's why I always wear orange, Bridget.
Okay, guys, we have 5 responsibilities. We're gonna pull the trap up. We're gonna clean the trap out. We're gonna rebait the trap, clean out the rest of the stuff out of it, and ban the lobsters. Just to make sure everything's safe today, you're gonna have to listen to me, okay?
Yes, I need the lobsters, but I'd like my fetchers to come home with all fingers and toes intact.
After we haul the first trawl,
Is a trawl like a...
a trawl is 10 traps all together, with 1 buoy on one end, 1 on the other end.
Okay.
In that trawl, we'll haul 1 trap at a time, and they're all tied together, and we set them on the deck. Once we've got the final trap on board, we turn the boat around, I'll push that trap off, and that'll drag them all out one by one. But you've got to be careful, you've got to stay up here when that's going out to stay away from the rope. No one can be down back.
Okay.
Out into the seas they go. And Rosario wishes he hadn't eaten that meatloaf last night. Okay, let's check in with Willie and Nina beachside as they get ready to set up for my awesome party. Oh, good, there's some of the stuff. Beach ball, good, cooler, bucket. Hey, where's the other stuff? There's the grill and the chair underwater. Excellent. Underwater? Oh, no! Fetch 3000, launch the distress signal!
Whoa! Here's a cooler. Look, here's the list that Ruff gave us. Everything else is in here. What are we supposed to do?
Whoa! These guys are faster than Batman. I hope he's watching.
Hi.
Hey guys. Well, Ruff sent us. I'm Jen. This is my friend Maria. Everything that was here for the lobster bake, the tide took out with it.
The tide washed away my stuff.
It's all the way out there. So guess what we're gonna do?
Snorkel?
You're gonna learn how to scuba dive and go out and get it.
Scuba dive? Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, so
That's right, guys. The only way to get my stuff that's underwater is to go underwater and scuba dive.
You guys ready to work? Yeah. All right.
Mike will show you how to bait the bags.
What's that smell?
That's the bait that we use. You get used to it after about 10 years or so.
That would be 70 dog years for me. Ugh.
See that buoy right there? Yeah. That is our buoy. Here we go.
Come on right up, Bridget.
Here we go. Here comes the first one.
There's the first one. Remember, there's 10 of them now.
This opens up the door.
Open up the door.
Flip the door open.
And now clean out the trap.
And then we go after the lobsters. Always grab him behind the claws like that. Now he can't bite me. This is how we gauge the lobsters. If this gauge sits on top of this part of the shell, it's good.
Okay, so they measure the lobster to make sure they're big enough to keep. If they're too small, they gotta go back in the water.
This lobster right here would be considered a short. See where the back part of the gauge doesn't sit on top of the shell.
This is your lucky day, Shorty. You're going back in.
How do you tell the difference between a male and a female?
See these 2 little flippers right here?
Yep.
See how small and thin they are? That's a female. Those are much thicker.
Okay.
That's what the male has.
Same size lobster, but the male's flippers are much bigger.
That thing is huge. Whoa.
Wow.
Okay, now you guys see this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a female lobster. It already has a V-notch in it. That means she's had eggs before, and someone notched it, so no one will take it in the future. These are the eggs right here.
Wow.
That's so
There might be 10,000 eggs on there. Only a handful survive, maybe 100, if that. And we handle these gently.
When the lobsters go back into the water, does it hurt?
They're pretty tough animals.
Okay, so grab it back here.
Yep.
By its
Yep,
legs.
squeeze it tight. There you go, see? Now he can't reach back and bite you. Now, you think you want to try gauging it?
So you put it at the
Put
eye.
it in the eye socket.
It's too small, right?
Right, very good.
So throw back?
Yep, just throw them right back. There you go.
Okay. This one is big. Does it hurt if they
Please let
like
this one be big
claw
enough.
It sure does.
Yep.
Yep, just throw it right in the
Awesome.
trash.
That's a keeper.
There you go, good job. You're a natural.
Uh-huh. Unnatural. Did you hear that?
All right, so we're gonna ban lobsters right now.
Big claw open up. Oh, close that. Close it. Yeah, who's tough now, buddy? That's right.
This next one.
So, tell me, what do you guys know about scuba?
That you can breathe underwater.
Yeah, you have a tank and that makes you breathe underwater.
Can you tell me maybe what scuba stands for?
No, not really.
Underwater.
Something, right?
Yeah.
Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. Okay, so guys, the wetsuits that you're gonna put on are to help keep you warm when you go out into the colder water, because the ocean's definitely a little bit chillier.
And you know, that feels kind of like an aerobics.
All right, so the next thing that's important in scuba diving is your tank. What do you think we have in here?
Air.
Air, absolutely.
What do you guys think a regulator is used for?
And helps you breathe.
Yep. So we just take the tank cap off, attach it to the tank valve, and then when we turn the air on,
Oh yeah.
see the increase in pressure, breathe in and out right through the right.
Oh yeah.
So it won't be buzzing like that
Why is there
underwater.
two? Is this like a safety one?
Good question. This yellow one, which is brightly marked and obvious, is actually the octopus or alternate air source. And the diver would have it clipped right on them. So if their dive buddy needed any assistance or needed extra air, they could always just grab their buddies.
That is a good idea. Gotta take care of your buddy.
So then the last thing is what holds the tank to you. This is called a BCD. It actually stands for Buoyancy Control Device. It gives you the ability to float.
All right, now you guys need to understand floating and sinking if you're going to be a scuba diver.
Let's test out some objects and talk a little bit more about buoyancy. So we have a rock and a mango, and they're the same size. Which one's gonna float? Which one's gonna sink? Yeah?
Yeah. The rock is a
Yeah,
lot
this one's gonna
heavier than
float.
the mango.
I bet this one's gonna
It's a lot heavier. Yep, that one sank.
Rock sinks,
Let's try the mango.
And the mango floats.
mango floats.
And you guys thought earlier maybe that would happen because the rock weighs more?
Well, weight has something to do with it, right?
When you put something in water, it pushes some of the water out of the way to make room for itself. The rock weighs more than the water it pushes out of the way, and that's why it sinks. The mango weighs less than the water it pushes out of the way, so it floats. Okay, so you guys understand about buoyancy. It's not just about how much it weighs, but how big it is and how much water it pushes out of the way.
Okay, what Jen is saying is that for this to float, I should try to make it bigger without making it weigh a lot more. Hey, it worked!
Willie, try it out. Push this button and it's gonna inflate the BCD, so it'll float. See that?
Whoa,
Now try deflating it.
that's cool.
Cool! The BCD works just like my hamburger. Now, Bridget and Rosario are going to get some lobsters for my party. Please, thank you, and I hope so. Oh, hurry, guys. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
All right, we have our high five, and let's rock and roll. That's a keeper. Into the bin. Leftover bait, disgusting. I need these guys to hurry. I need a lot of lobsters for this party. Boy, we are really getting there.
15.
15. Okay, gonna need more lobsters than that. Remember, we need 35.
See ya, Ruff.
First, we're just gonna get used to breathing underwater.
Oh yeah, I'm
Look
ready
at
for
that
that.
grin on Willie. Man, he is definitely ready.
Good.
Okay, he's going under. He's going to actually breathe underwater. Murray, are you under there too? Cool. Good job, Willie.
How was that?
That was fun.
Fun?
He likes it.
You okay? I'm gonna hold you. Put your face in. Okay.
Nina's a little bit nervous.
That's okay. Come up.
It's okay, Nina. You'll be fine. Just relax.
Deeper so we can get it to float.
I'm a little scared right now. I'm very scared.
Okay.
I don't know how exactly to put it, but I'm very nervous.
I'm nervous too.
Can I maybe just snorkel?
Oh, that's a great idea, Nina. But come on, you gotta find my stuff.
Well, maybe Willie could get the things that are farther out, and I could get the things that are closer in because he's going to be scuba diving and I'm going to be snorkeling.
Okay, Nina, it's good to know your comfort zone. All right, so Willie can scuba dive underwater and get the stuff to Nina, who will be snorkeling on the surface. Oh man, I hope this works. We're back. here in Studio G with Mike and Maddie. How you guys doing?
Good. What's wrong with you?
Oh, there's all kinds of stress. Don't worry about it. I think now it's time for you guys to earn points of your own in the halftime quiz show.
Yeah.
Now, let's brush up on the rules. 50 points are available. You have to work as a team. You have 90 seconds to answer as many questions as you can. There are 10 questions available at 5 points apiece. You got that?
Yes.
Then let the quiz begin. What does SCUBA stand for?
Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
All right, it wasn't synchronized answer, but it was good. If a grapefruit floats, does it weigh more or less than the water it pushes out of the way?
Less.
Good. Why does adding air to the buoyancy control device help you float?
Because it pushes the water away from the device. Yeah.
Awesome. The name of the device you use to breathe through when you scuba dive is?
The BCD. The buoyancy control device.
No, incorrect. Why do scuba divers wear wetsuits?
The water's cold, so they try to keep themselves warm.
Excellent. It's a device that allows you to share air with another diver. What's it called?
The octopus thing.
This is actually the octopus, or alternate air source.
Hey, leave off the thing. You got it right. Octopus. What color are the suits that Rosario and Bridget wear while lobstering?
Orange.
Good. How can you tell a male lobster from a female lobster?
The male has these flippers. Under their shell are thicker.
Good.
See how thick these two are? That's what the male has.
A V-notch on a female lobster means what?
It has babies before.
These are the eggs right here.
Excellent. If you don't want to get pinched by a lobster, where do you grab it?
Behind the claws.
Awesome. And we are done. Now let's go over the question you got wrong. The name of the device you use to breathe through when you scuba dive is the regulator. The regulator. Oh, I know. Sometimes it's the simple answer that eludes us. But 9 out of 10 is 45 points. Oh, that is just awesome.
Yeah.
Great score. Now let's check back with Willie and Nina and Ruff's magical underwater barbecue world. Time for Willie to survey the scene. Okay, there's the olives, the ketchup, pickles, good. That grill looks a little heavy. Oh man, how are they gonna get that out?
I found everything that Ruff put on the list. But there's some stuff that's like really heavy and I can't lift it by myself. The lobster pot, the beach chair, and the grill. I can't lift those by myself.
Could the BCD help?
Oh, of course, the buoyancy control device. That might help it float.
How do you think a BCD could help?
Maybe we could strap the BCD around the grill.
Well, then what would you use to be diving? Think about the concept of the BCD. It inflated and became more buoyant and pushed the water out.
Remember in the cooler there were some really crazy things? Maybe we could use that to help us make our own BCD.
Oh, we can use the buckets.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, the bucket is kind of like my lobster pot.
If we just put this in the water and then use the bike pump, like our octopus, and then started pumping, it would put all the air in there, so it'll go up.
Oh, I get it. If the air goes up in, that means that the water goes out.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, that'll work. Yes, that'll work to lift the lobster pot. But what are they going to use to lift the lawn chair and the grill?
Maybe we should use the balloon. The air that's added to it, it's gonna push the water away.
We should try it on the rock first.
Mostly because of the density of the rock and the weight of it, I don't think it's gonna keep it up.
Well, let's see. It works!
Yep.
Wow!
The balloon is displacing all the water, so it keeps the rock up.
The only problem is it works now because it's above the surface, but we need something that we could bring under the surface and then inflate it.
Oh, that's a good point. Have the balloon blown up, it's going to be hard to drag it under the water surface. What can they use?
We have something really cool you guys can use that we use in diving called a lift bag. So what happens is that the air will go in and it's going to push the water from around it out. So what it'll do is it'll help the object become buoyant.
Yes,
okay?
Good idea. Oh, but what about the lobsters?
Hey, guys.
Oh. Hey, Ruff, what's up?
Ruff.
Look, guys, you only got me 15 lobsters, and I need 35 for the party.
You're doing an awesome job, but we're
20 lobsters short.
Now, Nina and Willie just figured out how to get my party stuff out of the ocean, so you guys have got to hurry. Now, you've only got 10 minutes.
Okay, guys, last troll of the day coming up.
Time to pick up the pace here.
Okay, guys.
Oh, man. These are the last traps the kids get to pull up. We need to catch at least 20, otherwise we're going to be light on lobsters. we go. Oh, there's a good-sized one. There's another one. Oh, that's a little small.
Too small. Good.
Hurry, Rosario, hurry!
Come on, guys, go, go, go.
Oh, that's a big one. That's a good one right there. Oh, hey, calm down, easy. We're just gonna eat you. Relax.
Okay.
Good. Get in there.
Well, let's count them as we band them, okay?
All right.
Now we gotta bind up those pincers.
That's 4 that you just did.
Go to your friends. Good.
This is 8. That's 12, Rosario, in your hand.
Good.
16. That's 20.
No, wait. Get there.
There you go. And 23.
Wow.
23 lobsters, yes! That's 3 more than we needed.
23.
All right, drop the lobsters off at the beach, and we should just make the party.
Hey, Willie.
There's Nina. Okay, now he hands the bag to Nina. Good job, Nina.
There's the grill, and it's heavy. Now, let me see if I got this right. They're inflating the lift bag, which displaces the water, which makes it float. And up goes the grill. Yes, awesome.
Oh, good. Gotta get the horseshoes. There's the pot to boil up the lobsters. Wow, that is so cool. And they did it!
Ruff, that was so fun. We got everything. I don't think I overcame my fear totally, but I did have a lot of fun.
Hey, sounds great, guys. Head on back to Studio G.
Bye, Ruff. See you back in Studio G.
Whoa, baby.
Bye, Ruff.
Well, thank you. This was an awesome day.
Good job, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mike, and Jim.
Thank you very much.
Oh, wow. If they leave now, we might even have time to... Hey, wait a minute. Hey, what are they doing? Hey, get out of the water, guys. There's no time for swimming. I need those lobsters.
See you back at Studio G, Ruff.
Yep, see you there.
Hi, Ruff Ruffman here, back in Studio G with Mike and Maddie. That was insane, those challenges.
Yeah.
Hey, you ever hear the term scuba-one?
What does that mean?
I tell you, it's a self-contained underwater breathing Willie and Nino.
Hey! Hey, guys, what's up? Hi, Ruff.
Wow. That was so totally awesome. And they've been handling decomposing herring all day, and I hope they wash their hands. Welcome back, Rosario and Bridget.
Hey, guys. What's up? You guys are still swimming. Well, I mean, stand in the ocean and you get pretty wet.
Guys, it's time to award some points.
Yeah! Yes!
So, Bridget, Rosario, I asked you to bring home 35 lobsters for my party, but you brought home 38. The bigwigs at my lobster bake say thank you, and I say 35 points.
Yeah!
You get another 40 points for being able-bodied deckhands, and that brings your total to 75 points. Excellent job. Excellent job.
Nice job.
And now, to the barbecue rescue team, Nina and Willie. Not only was the ocean cold,
I'm feeling good. I'm a little cold.
but my party supplies were on the bottom of it. And that's my fault. It looked bleak,
I'm very nervous.
but you came through. You get 25.
Yeah, you guys.
And you did it all by figuring out how to lift heavy objects without straining your muscles. I like that kind of thinking. Nice brain work. 40 more points. Now, Nina. Now, the challenge was to learn to scuba and get my party supplies out of the ocean, but you decided to snorkel instead, so I'm only going to be able to give you 10 points. But Willie, you dived into your scuba lesson head first. For learning the ins and outs in just one lesson, you get 20, my man. There you go. All right. Much like the high five settled. All righty. Is that all the points a dog can give?
No!
What time is it?
Bonus points!
That's right, fetchers. 5 bonus points are going to Bridget, who, as Captain Mike says, is a natural.
They're natural.
And another 5 points to the contestant who proved that there's more than one way to breathe underwater, feel safe, and still get the job done, Nina, which means Willie is today's daily winner. Now, Willie, I have here 2 happy herring. Under one herring is an awesome prize, and under the other, well, maybe a herring that's not too happy. Which is it going to be, herring A or herring B?
Herring B.
All right. Would you please locate your prize in the mailbox?
What is it?
It's a lobster hat.
Other way. Yeah, put it on. Come on.
How awesome is that? Well, Fetchers, another awesome episode of Fetch with Ruff Ruffman comes to a close. So until next time, see ya!
Bye!
Up, there's the Henry hotline. Henry, hi! Not now, Blossom, I'm on the phone with the boss. What's that, Henry? Oh, the lobster bake was a success? That is wonderful! And don't you worry, sir. I've already got a jump on this year's TV network Thanksgiving party. I've got 50 plump turkeys in this turkey pen right over here. Uh-oh. Henry? I'm gonna have to call you back. Quick, Blossom, lock the door, preheat the oven, and get me my baster.
Nice.